Hello, and welcome back to Velvet Venus. This is definitely a love message, a channel love message. Just like I say with any other very sensitive topic, if you're not looking for love, you don't want to manifest it, you're not setting intentions for it, don't watch this. This message is extremely potent. And if it runs across your For You page, it runs across your algorithm, there is something that is attracting you or trying to work with you to set intentions for love to come your way. All right. It is Friday morning and it is 3:49 in the morning. That is how serious this message is. I am tired. I am very sleepy. And I have a message for you at 3:49 in the morning about love. Let's get started. So, the title of the message that came through is that Divine Feminine, you are getting ready to meet love that supports your growth. This love supports your ever evolving self. Yes, I am recording, just making sure. And I do not have my headphones on. Okay. So, this love that's coming in is supporting your growth. Um, you'll know that this is your message because you've done so much work on your spirit body. These are my shadow work cards here. I want to get this message out to the correct people, to the right people. Okay, so I am going to be asking for additional clues so that people know that this is their message, so that you don't waste your time listening to something that you're not going to use. And then if this is your message, you'll be like, oh my God, this resonates. Everything resonates about it. I can't even doubt it. I also feel like this message is going to be for those of you all who don't want to hear about love. There's going to be something in here to help you along your spiritual journey as well. So you might still want to take a listen, and whatever resonates, it resonates. Um, yeah, some of you all had to get over the habits of addiction. Some of you all were a family, like family has addictive behaviors. And so once you studied your family, you found that out, you have figured out what your triggers are, and you have seen somebody be cocooned. You've put safety measures in, like maybe spiritual safety measures in, to be aware of when you're walking towards maybe something that could be toxic or dysfunctional to keep you from going through that addictive cycle again. Others of you all have had to do a lot of mental, see mental gymnastics, but I was going to say mental work around what you believe. You have learned through walking along this spiritual journey that everything that you were taught or programmed to believe isn't necessarily so, and it doesn't fit your particular spiritual journey, your spiritual sovereign journey, okay? And so you've had to do some work, maybe subliminals, affirmations, setting intentions, being very intentional about reprogramming your subconscious mind. That is a book by Joseph Murphy that I absolutely love. I love it. Others of you all have had to deal with wounded. Others of you all had to deal with being a wounded healer. Okay, a lot of you all have worked through your Chiron, which is the wounded healer um, placement in your natal chart. All right, and through this working on your wounded healer aspect about yourself, that's where your light is. So the more that you work on the wounds, the spiritual wounds, the more that you work on your Chiron placement, the more you evolve into your light being, your light self, your spirit body. So if any of those resonate, then yes, this message is definitely for you. Those are just some clues. It doesn't have to be like that's the only thing, but if what I'm saying so far resonates, great. This is definitely, there's something in here in this message for you. I also have an affirmation here as well. If you are setting intentions on purposely being purposeful when it comes to meeting your partner, being purposeful when it comes to meeting your community, your tribe. All right. This just isn't about romantic love. This also has to do, I don't even like to say romantic love anymore. I don't. I just like to say when you come into alignment with your person or your people, and I like to leave it open with when it comes to love, because love can be all type of relationships. It can be new family members. It can be new neighbors. It can be um, a new tribe of people, a whole new tribe, a whole new. A lot of you all are coming into a new tribe, a new set of people you're going to be meeting soon. Okay, and they're going to support your growth. And it's worded that way because Divine Feminine, you don't realize how much you have evolved to get to where you are right now. Thus, you are going to continue to evolve on a repeated cycle. And you're going to need people in your circle that supports this growth. They don't question why you don't like that anymore, why you don't do that anymore, your previous addictions, why aren't you into that anymore like we are? You know, they're not going to question that. They're going to support your forever changing self. You're on a journey, Divine Feminine. You're on a journey to becoming another version of yourself. Divine Feminine, you're going to find love that honors your leadership. Love that honors your leadership, Divine Feminine, is on its way to you. Love that supports your spiritual authority, that supports your discernment, that supports your intuition and doesn't bark at it or doesn't downplay it, but it supports your spiritual gift. That's also what's coming in, Divine Feminine, in regards to love as well. Okay, so I do want to talk about love that supports your leadership and your growth, because what I have seen very often when it comes to um, very talented, gifted, divine feminines is that they will put all their focus on what their purpose is, and they will start to expand and grow and gain momentum in their life. And then they end up linking up with people, especially in love, that do not support their spiritual authority. They do not honor them as a leader. They want them to be submissive and submissive only. Never, ever standing in their full power or authority. This isn't always about a lover. This could also be with family. This could also be in work settings. This could be in any type of connection, any type of relationship is what I'm talking about. But Divine Feminine, because you've done so much work and you've come into so much alignment with who you are authentically, you are getting gifted with a lover that supports your growth and honors your leadership. Oh God, I got 1 more minute left. Divine Feminine, you are going to be meeting someone that meets you where you're going. No more will you be distracted or diverted or taken off of your spiritual course, taken off of your purpose. No. This time, this go around, this person is going to support you wherever you decide to go spiritually, career wise, education wise, mentally, like all the things. This love of yours is going to meet you where you are going. No more do you have to put your desires and your goals to the side in order to have love, in order to have love in your life, in order to have proper love, sustaining love, divine love, love that is plentiful, love that is abundant, love that listens to you. Okay? Okay, let's see what else. Oh, the affirmation. The affirmation is I attract love that is expansive, mature, and abundant. That's the affirmation. I attract love that is expansive, mature, and abundant. Because that's exactly who you are. You are expansive, divine feminine. You are mature, and you are abundant. All right, let's see where else I want to go. These are some messages that your soon-to-be lover, soon-to-be partner wants to say to you. I'm going to pull 3 of them. If this message resonates so far, please go ahead and follow me if you're on TikTok, and if you're on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Like, share the content as well. And if it really resonates, leave a comment to know how on point this message is for you. Oh, that's 3. Okay. So this is some of what your future lover wants to say to you. I have no fear of making mistakes. Nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. There are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with me. So this person that you're going to be in connection with is a person that you're going to be able to be completely transparent with and vulnerable with, and not feel like it's going to backfire or sabotage you in the future. Our reunion is reunion. So some of you all are reconciling with people. Some of you all are reconciling with an ex-lover. Perhaps this distance and separation was needed. I was getting ready to say chaos, y'all. Was needed in order for there to be emotional and uh, em- mm, emotional maturity to be established. Um, I can. What? I am working hard on myself to be a better provider for you. I hear you. I hear you call for me and coming back. Child, they need to fix the grammar on this card, baby. I hear. I hear your call for me, and I am coming back to you. This is my promise to you that soon we will reunite again. So, honey, you left a very magical, one of a kind imprint on this person, okay? And this person says that they are coming back to you. Y'all better get ready. And then the last one here is I'm working hard to change, to face up to all that I have been avoiding for so long. I know I need to do more, but I feel so exhausted and tired. Your love is inspiring me to make the necessary changes in my life. So we got somebody being accountability. Accountability, okay. This person is being accountable for the areas of their life or the areas of the relationship where they lacked taking responsibility for. Again, maturity. That's what I'm talking about. All right, where do I want to move to next? Oh, I have 2 decks. Okay. Oh, these right here. So you definitely are going to be meeting your soulmate or someone who feels like your soulmate. Of course, with everything that I say, please use discernment. Please ask questions. Please do thorough searches, backgrounds, all the things. Okay. This is just confirmation here that yes, you are definitely going to be meeting your soulmate, or you have a soulmate coming in. Some of you all are currently with your soulmate, and you're just getting to know this person here. I see penny candy. I know what that is. Penny candy could be of importance. Like hard candy, hard chewing candy, something like that could be of importance. Oh my God, this says calling in your soulmate. So, yeah, this is like another confirmation that this message is definitely coming in divine timing because, yes, this is the proper time for you to energetically be calling in your soulmate. Yeah, your prayers, affirmation, and visualization. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations is helping to bring you two together. Did I not just give y'all an affirmation? And passion. There's going to be so much passion between the two of you all that it's going to be undeniably undeniable that you two have a type of magnetism towards each other. But again, just be thorough in getting to know this person, finding out about this person. Why are they playing getting to know you, getting to know all about you? They're funny. They're very, very funny. All right, so we are at 15 minutes. I just want to see what messages will come out with the tarot here. What messages do you have for the collective, please? Some of y'all are healing from maybe losing a loved one here. A loss when it comes to love here. A loss when it comes to love. A loss. Some of you all could have just decided to mutually decide to break away from this connection here. You realize that maybe it was too much work to make it work. There could have been other factors included in the reason why you guys parted. It could have to do with living in different areas. They're playing ludicrous different area codes. I got hoes. I got hoes in different area codes. So you could have been dealing with a hoe child, and the hoe was trying to change their hoish ways. Okay, so y'all could have been dealing with the long distance. Oh my God, they're playing Marvin Gaye, distant lover, 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 lover. That used to be one of my favorite songs when I was young. And I don't know why my young buck used to love Marvin Gaye so much. But that distant lover, baby, what? Ace of Swords is in reverse and the Nine of Cups. See? That hole that I just talked about, that Ace of Swords in reverse had to do with some untruths. Untruths, lies, dishonesty, major upset, major disappointment, a lot of devastation going on here. As far as your past energy when it comes to love, even Five of Swords is here. A lot of games, a lot of lies, a lot of manipulating going on here, manipulating stories, manipulating emotions, playing mind games. Even have the Page of Coins here in reverse. Six of Cups. Okay, somebody is, do you remember the time? That's Michael Jackson. With the Six of Cups here, someone could be remembering the memories that they made with you. This could also be family memories as well. Perhaps you made a family with this person. The moon is here. See, someone's ready to confess. Someone's ready to tell the truth. Someone's ready to come forward and be vulnerable. Yep, there's a tower. Yep, somebody's ready to let their guard down and want to come in and have a conversation with you in regards to love. Perhaps this is the person that has evolved and matured. Yep, there's the Hierophant. It definitely could. There's my right ear ringing as well. The Hierophant and the Ten of Swords. I'm getting that this person could have literally went to counseling, went to therapy, or went to someone that they respect and had a conversation about what was going on because it bothered them or emotionally overwhelmed them. We also had a Ten of Swords here that it could have just kept replaying in their mind at the very fact that you both are not together, to the point where it ushered them in or encouraged them to, excuse me, seek out help, advice. Knight of Wands, and here they come. Here they come. Knight of Swords. Oh my God. Not only are they, that's the passion. The Knight of Wands is the passion that I was talking about. Oh my God, my voice. Oh, it's probably the smoke too. Okay, let me move you to the side, child. Okay. So, some of you all have, okay, girl, that didn't make it no better. All right, so some of you all have two people coming in. All right, ready to, they're playing Confessions by Usher, ready to confess. This could be a crush. Okay, this could be a person that has withheld their feelings for you. Y'all, my voice is going, I'm going down. I gotta hurry up. My voice is starting to just trickle, child. All right, so someone's coming in with a lot of passion for you, a lot of magnetism towards you, a lot of attraction towards you. And then you have someone else coming in that has really analyzed who you are, observed you, and has in their head replayed how this connection could absolutely work in their favor, how good this connection could be if they could just have a chance with you. All right, so be expecting that. And I just thought about it, girl, because Valentine's Day is Saturday. Yeah. Queen of Coins is here. And the Seven of Coins here. So you are definitely looking for and the Queen of Cups is here. So you're definitely looking for long term here. If anyone comes to you offering you anything less, you're just not having it. Yeah, Six of Coins. You're absolutely not having it. You're looking for something where you feel there's an E word coming, where you feel there's equality. I'm getting equality, equivalent to who you are. Oh yeah, because the Six of Coins. See the scales right there as well? No, you don't have scales in this one. Okay. In my other tarot deck, there's scales. In this deck, this is talking about generosity. Okay, you're looking for a giver because you're a giver. Remember I said you're abundant? You're expansive, you're abundant, you're mature. And that's exactly what you're looking for when it comes to your mate, your partner, your next lover. You're looking for that same generosity. You're looking for that same empathy. Thank you. That same nurturing empathy, love given back to you as well. Okay. It doesn't have to be in the same type of way, but they at least have to have intentions and be trying to be reciprocal. But you're very stable right now, Divine Feminine. You're very stable. You know what you want. You've been very resourceful when it comes to helping others, and now it's time for you to be rewarded for how generous you've been to other people. All right, that is really nice. I like that. Anything else for the Divine Feminine that resonates with this message, please? Anything else? You have the Queen of Swords here in reverse. So far, I have 3 queens on the board here. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? Why is the Queen of Swords? Goodness. All right, so this is our next. Okay. Some of you all are just not having it. You're just not in the mood for any of this. You actually blocking it out. Some of you all are blocking love out. No shade though. I I understand. I understand. But then we have a justice card. And a lot of you all have blocked out. Oh yeah, see? It's trying to come in, y'all. There's the Page of Wands. There's the Fool in reverse. You're blocking it out. See the Justice? Some of you all still have not fully recovered from how you were treated in the past. They're showing me, oh my God, they're playing Toni Braxton, Unbreak My Heart. Say you love me again. Undo this hurt in my heart when you walked out the door, walked out of my life. Uncry these tears. I cry so many, many nights. Unbreak my heart. Now listen. Don't be talking about my voice, because I'm tired. I told y'all it's 3-something in the morning. All that smoke that's got in my vocals. My throat is dry. So what's interesting is that that song came through, as well as Beyonce's "Break My Soul." You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. And that's why your guard is up. Because you're saying, I will not allow this kind of brokenness to happen to me again. It's not happening. Hey, look, 8 of Wands in reverse is definitely blockages and delays. And you got the Fool card in reverse, blocked. And you got the Empress in reverse, blocked. And you got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Baby, when the Queen of Swords is in reverse, be careful with me, Cardi B, because she will cut you with her words. That's Maya Angelou. I may cut you with my eyes. Something, but still I rise. This Queen of Swords in reverse, don't play no games, especially with that mouth. Will cut you down. All right, can we wrap this up? What's the advice? What's the final advice for the collective, please? We are at 27 minutes. What's the final advice for the collective, please? For those of you all that are blocking love out, I no judgment. I get it. That just means that you're doing subconsciously what you think is best for you to protect you. And when you continue to work on your Chiron, which is a placement in your natal chart, and you continue to allow your spirit body to lighten by continuing to do your spiritual work, continuing to do your shadow work, and allowing yourself to heal, then you'll be ready for a new tribe, ready for new love, or maybe not at all. This is a sovereign life. The spiritual journey is a sovereign life where we decide what happens on our journey according to our decisions that we make. And like I tell everybody, you're never stuck. It's just a matter of you having to make a different decision. If you don't like the results of the decision that you're currently in, from the decisions that you've made, then you just make another decision. That's it. You're not stuck. You're not blocked. Just make another decision. All right. What's the final message you have for Divine Feminines, please? Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. So we have the Magician here in reverse with the Two of Cups. Yes, this is a card of manipulation at its fullest. This is somebody that literally cracked open, cracked you open, and got to know the most vulnerable parts of you and then use it against you. That's heavy work. That's nasty work. Now, the Nine of Cups is at the back of the deck. Okay? That is for the foreseeable future. Five of Cups, you're healing from this. And I literally just talked about you working your Chiron, working through those wounds, doing the shadow work, you know? Yeah, you putting up those boundaries. You learning what boundaries do I need to have in place that makes me feel like I'm being respected, that shows that at the very minimum you will respect me, you will honor me. What was I saying? Support, honor, and meet me where I'm going. This time round, divine feminine and love, my little notes here. Your love will support your growth, honor your leadership, and meet you where you're going. This is beautiful. King of Wands. And the Strength card. You're taking, they're literally showing me this. They're literally showing me your guides, your angels, the people that love you on the other side, your elevated ancestors are literally pushing you, encouraging you. Move along to get into. That's the leader. King of Wands is the leader. King of Wands is the King of Wands comes with a lot of passion, very bold, very confident, very courageous, very assured about who they are. Doesn't have a problem with standing in their power and their authority, doesn't have a problem with executing it as well. And they do it honorably, respectfully. They are not controlling with their power, their authority, and their resources. They are just an all around leader. And then you have the Strength card. More fiery energy, more passion here. This Leo energy is going to give you the motivation. It's going to give you the initiative. It's going to give you the confidence, possibly to put yourself out there and meet someone like this King of Wands. That's what I got for y'all. This is really, really nice. And like I said, the Nine of Cups at the back of the deck. Nine of Cups is wishes being fulfilled. This is happiness, joy. This is plentifulness. The energy of abundance is also here. And if you guys are looking for a baby, okay. If you're looking for a sign, whether to have another baby or whether you will have a baby, just take a look at that Nine of Cups. You see her holding that baby? With all of her wishes being fulfilled, look at all those Nine of Cups. Each cup represents some type of joy, accomplishment, satisfaction, happiness that has happened for her. And now she's holding her baby, and her baby's looking up to her. And then she has a pet here that has food with a bird. Birds are messengers. Dogs represent loyalty and commitment. Okay? So it's on its way. All right? It's on its way. Until next time, take care of yourselves.